So, I'd like to introduce you to Femi. Femi, if you want to come up. He was a finalist of the Young Pioneer Award in 2016. And I've heard him speak a couple of times, and he's an absolutely inspiring young man. So, Femi, over to you.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name's Femi. I'm 11 years old. I have Tourette's syndrome, but I also do a lot of coding. I've been coding for almost 3 years now, and I've done a lot of community-based stuff, and recently we've looked at making it a bit more corporate. So, my life as it is now. So, Southland Raspberry Jam, which is our community-based things. So, when I was 7, I was diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome, and then when I was 8, I started getting into coding. And I was in the Tourette's group when I was 7 and 8, and I thought that the people in my Tourette's group would love hacking Minecraft and things like that. So I set up Southland Raspberry Jam so that they could do that in an inclusive environment. Then on the back of Southland Raspberry Jam, around the same time, I also started my blog, which is hackfemo.com if you want to check it out. And then about a year ago, we set up our Pioneer group, which is a group of young people in our community. We run it at South London Makerspace every month. And we enter competitions like AstroPie, where we were highly commended, and our code got ran in space for 3 hours, measuring the frequencies of the Columbus module. I also recently got a Legacy Diana Award for all of my work in the community, and I've got the badges on today. Also recently, we became Tate Exchange Associates, and we just run an event at the Tate, and I'll talk more about that later. Also, I went to Bangladesh for 12 days, and where I ran 17 workshops in Slet and Dhaka, and that was all crowdfunded, and we did it with a grassroots community there. I've also been working with Rise London, Barclays, to start making my workshops corporate, and there we've been working with Kirstine Rutter, who is the Managing Director of Innovation at Rise London, and we've been putting together a business plan and things like that. Okay, corporate workshops. So we've been doing some corporate workshops. I've got more on that later, but we did one at PwC. Also, Afrotech, so our community event's very important to us, and we do various ones in the community, such as Afrotech. IBM, we got linked in with through Mark, an event that he ran, oh God, what's the name for it? Called TechShare Pro, where I did a talk, and we met with the IBM guys, and it's a great link, and they came and ran some stuff at our events. Okay, and then finally, the Young Coders Conference, which is the beginning of our Young Coders Forum, which is my aim, because I want to create a way for young coders across the UK to get linked together, and even perhaps internationally. And then San Francisco. So in May, I've been invited by Red Hat, who fund the Tate Exchange, to go and do a talk at their Red Hat Summit in San Francisco. 10-minute talk. This is going to be scary. Okay, over here we have MozFest. So these are various workshops and events that I've run. Here we've got MozFest. So I've run an event there every year since I was 9. And in fact, when I was 9, I was the youngest facilitator there. They've been running workshops there, and they've been really supportive and helpful. Then we got, this is me winning the Diana Award with Harry and William. It's Harry and William. And then, and then this is the more corporate side of things. This is our very first corporate workshop with PwC. Also here you can see we went to Bangladesh, and in fact we taught over 200 young disadvantaged young people how to code. And then we got Recent Diversity Day, which we ran at our local community centre, which was really fun actually. And then up there, top middle, we've got Rise London. Inclusion, brilliant. So inclusion, we've not only been sharing in the UK, so we've been doing events in the UK, but we also took it abroad to Bangladesh. And in everything that we do, in the heart of it, inclusion is there. So everything we do is also Tourette's and autism syndrome friendly, and that's really important to me because I have Tourette's myself. And we've also been increasing accessibility through partnerships. So we've been working with people like, what are they called? Ambitious for Autism and Tourette's Action, who have been getting us involved with the underrepresented groups. We've also, all of our events are also youth-led, which also is part of the reason why our Southland Raspberry Jam is seen as a pioneering jam, because everything we do is always youth-led and we make sure there's always young people leading it. And also we've got we've been building up loads of industry links so that we can help young people get into different careers. So this is the Young Coders Conference. No. 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 I'll just talk about it then. Oh, there it is. So Young Coders Conference is a 2-day event that we ran at the Tate Modern, and it was all about giving young people a chance to get special CPD training from CAS, and also getting some training and development work with their workshops. So 12 young people who run events from across the UK came down to the Tate Modern for 2 days in the half term, and on the first day we did loads of talks, and it was all about developing. And then in the afternoon of that day we developed a microbit workshop in groups, and then the very next day we performed them to the public. Yay. Okay, and my final message is tech for good. So the future for us is mostly in tech, and I think better doing tech for good than tech for bad. I'll end it there.